Okay.
Moving pretty quick. We're real close.
That's insane.
Quick when you're that close. When you're
So I'm live on YouTube. There's a sunset, but it's insane. So I tried setting this up in only a couple minutes. The sun already set. We're here live, as you guys know, Ocean City, Maryland. The party has begun again. So I think the plan is going back to secrets. I think that's what we're doing. All right. So what do you guys want to talk about? What's up? Who's in it? Okay. All right. All right. So what's up, guys? What do you guys want to talk about? We got a beautiful setting here. Look at this. Living the life right now. Oh, this run game, huh? Wouldn't it be nice if you could trade for Shady McCoy? Wouldn't that be freaking amazing? But I think I see. You got to think at some point Doug Peterson will get it and figure out that LeGarrette Blount has to run the ball up the middle. So I would think over time he would figure this out once the regular season starts. So like he's got to be hiding what he's doing. We're seeing a vanilla run game. We're seeing the outside zone stuff. I think he's just evaluating linemen. We're also seeing Chance Warmack out there. So I think that's what's going on. So I'm not fretting about the run game. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, you don't want this whole thing to be like a Chip DeMarco situation. Do you think we need a fullback? They've been trying to play Dylan Gordon. Sometimes they had him lined up. I formation, they had him lined up as a fullback. Didn't work out too hot, as I remember, but yeah. So what else is there to talk about? What's going to happen in the slot? What do you guys think? Nelson Aguilar. Scares me. Scares me that they got Jason Kelce. See, I'm manipulating other teams to make them think I'm dumb. You're doing a good job of that, Doug Peterson. I think slot. I think the cumulative effect from the slot is going to work out and pan out. But as far as Jason Kelce, I don't think that he is the prototypical center that Doug Peterson wants. And the guy to watch out for 2 to 3 years from now, I think, is Tyler Arlovsky, because he's like 6'4", 300, bigger like that. And I'm blanking right now. Who's the Chiefs center? Mitch Morse. So you think of Mitch Morse in Kansas City, a really good center for them, and that's the kind of prototypical center that Peterson wants. 6'3", 6'4", 300 plus. That's the kind of guy he wants. He wants push in the run game, and they're running like. See, last year they did a lot of this. They ran a lot of outside zone because that's what benefited the football team most. They ran the ball to the left side behind Jason Peters. They avoided Big V's side. They ran it to the left. They pulled Kelce because Kelsey's better in space pulling because he's not a guy that's going to move people backwards. Yeah, he's too small for this scheme. And Doug is trying to cater the scheme to his players' strengths. Now, like Brandon Brooks, he's going to push people backwards. Malu, he's like athletic type, but he's going to push people back too. Then you got Kelce, like he's just not going to push anyone back. That's just not what he does. So he's like a solid center in the wrong scheme, and it's like the same thing as the Michael Kendrick situation. Like I've talked about that before. He's a guy that likes to blitz up the A gap, blitz up the middle. He times his blitzes really well. He's quick getting to the quarterback, but you think in Jim Schwartz's scheme, he doesn't really want to blitz a lot. So he doesn't really fit the scheme, but he's had a great preseason. So it's crazy. Derek Barnett, the Eagles' single season rookie franchise record for sacks is 6 by Derek Burgess. Seumalo could play center over time. So could Orlowski too. Derek Burgess 6 sacks. Does Derek Barnett get more than 6 sacks this season? I say yes. I say he gets about 7 or 8. But I want to see him play better competition. Now, again, I've said this before. The thing that's really, really encouraging about Barnett in the first game, see the hand usage. We know about the speed rush, but what else you got in the bag? Well, he's got a second pitch, like a starting pitcher. He doesn't just have the speed rush. He doesn't just have the fastball. He's got a little changeup in there. He's got, some force in those hands. And we saw that on the first sack. And we've seen 3 sacks so far. So there you go. And I really think the acquisition of Ronald Darby puts everything in motion now for the entire defense. This can be we've kind of seen it in the preseason so far. The offense looks like they're trying to fix out some kinks. Maybe we'll see some more better play in the third game. But the defense looks great. Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox. So are there people here? Oh, okay. So yeah, the O-line needs to perform. I agree with that. Chance Warmack looks like shit. He looks terrible. So that's what I'll say about Chance Warmack. But look at the view here. Do you think they'll do a little game planning in Game 3? Well, they're gonna see. Who knows what'll happen with the O-line? Maybe Kelsey is a guy that they make a switch if the run game keeps struggling or something. But it's only the preseason. We gotta remember, guys. What did we see a couple years ago? The Sam Bradford 10 for 10, 3 touchdowns, and we thought he was the greatest thing ever. And now we see bad O-line play. Well, maybe they're just evaluating guys, and there's nothing to fret about. Because we know Doug Peterson cannot be this stupid to run LeGarrette Blount outside the tackles. He's going to run him up the middle. He's going to use the 6 offensive linemen. Oh, Sam Bradford, absolutely, Dick teased us. There's a lot of them at Secrets, by the way, too. There's a lot of them Sam Bradford type of teases. But yeah, Ronald Darby trade allows you to do a lot more because he's... See, the quick 3-step passing game, he's great at defending it. So he's going to make that quarterback take... he's got to get off that first read, and that allows the defensive line an extra second or 2 to get to the quarterback. There are more blitzes in that. If I saw that correctly, they did blitz a lot in that Bills game. That is something that I noticed for. Trade for Shady. I mean, if it's possible, I'm doing it. If the Bills are having a fire sale where they really are tanking and they want the number 1 pick, looks like your vacation. And I didn't see the rest of that, but great vacation so far. It's fun time right now. But all right, I wanted to show you guys the sunset, but by the time I freaking got this loaded, the thing already set. So don't worry, it's early right now. See, I'm just getting warmed up. What player do I want off the team? Nice sunset. Yeah, it was better earlier. All right, I'm gonna head out. Later, fellas.